I just flew all the way from Australia to Sweden to surprise my long distance boyfriend. And if you're wondering how I managed to do that without him noticing, honestly, really good question. I have a video about that coming soon, so don't forget to watch that. But here is my travel vlog. As you guys all know, I was actually already going to Sweden, but that was next week, so I ended up moving my flights forward. Alex really wanted me to move my flights forward and come sooner, which he wasn't the only one. I did too. But when I first checked, I thought that it was like over $1,000 to change my flight, so I told him that I couldn't. But to be quite honest, I didn't believe that it was over $1,000 to change your flights early, so I did some more investigating and it wasn't. So that's when I came up with the idea that I'm going to move them forward and just not tell him. Then I had to do the whole, how the heck am I going to fly all that way and surprise him? But with the help of his family and just everyone around us, we managed to make something work. I made myself a little lunchbox for the plane because traveling alone can get scary sometimes. But I thankfully scored the whole row on the first flight to myself. And guys, I felt so proud of myself. My points got me into the lounge for the very first time. I collect Virgin Velocity points, so I got to go in the Air New Zealand lounge in Perth and then the Qatar one at Doha. I had to stay awake most of this flight because of the whole surprising plan. It'll make sense if you watch my other video. So I was tired, but then the first leg was over and I landed in Doha. This airport is insane, like it's huge. But here's me getting myself into the lounge for the very first time and look at the view. Honestly, the best part about this whole travel thing is I got to have a shower, and when I tell you, that made the best difference. I had a 3.5-hour stopover and then I boarded my flight to Sweden. I literally couldn't help but be so excited this whole flight. I was trying to get some sleep on this plane, which was a bit hard, but I did get some in the end. Then we started descending and I got to see snow. This is my first time in snow, so I was very surprised, and then the cold hit me as soon as I got off the plane. I was waiting around at the airport until I got the all okay from his dad that Alex had gone to training. I cannot tell you how cold I was in this moment here. I was not prepared at all. But I got myself an Uber and headed to Alex's apartment, and I was so stunned by the snow. Got ready and I headed to the park that Alex walks through when he comes back from training. Then guys, he was so shocked, but we both could not be any more happier about being back together.